So while we're waiting for that, Sanbonan, Dumelang, Konnichiwa, Ni hao. Oh, guys, Chinese are black in our country. You have to know your Mandarin, eh? I don't know the Somali greetings, but maybe the local here. No, I'm joking. Actually, the correct Somali greeting is Side Tahai. So next time we feel like misappropriating, at least say hi. Okay, so now we're going to get into my business that I've developed, and it is called smelink.co.za. My name is Seitisho Mosedi, like I've mentioned before, and I'm an entrepreneur. I also have a background in banking, where I joined the Standard Bank Group through the Graduate Development Program, and this was after I obtained my degree from the University of Victoria in Mathematical Statistics, so I know a little bit about numbers. So then, the business that I've developed, it aims to address three things, right? Number one, it aims to address the cash flow constraints that SME face as a result of late payments. And it does this by providing invoice settlement solutions within 30 days. So what that means is that, if you're an SME, you've done your job and you're due to be paid within 30 days, you can then sell your invoice to our business at a discounted rate. And number two, it aims to sort of coordinate verified SME information by the way of an online database. And then number three, it aims to give SMEs an online presence by providing them with professionally designed websites. Together? And then how we're going to do this is that through the learnings on the program, like we mentioned before, my initial idea was on a BE verification application. So this was, I identified a gap because there was generally a lack of BE verification tools. And then through my research, I've come to find out that it was a tenuous, long process to get accredited by SANIS. I mean, they were talking about more of a year to be accredited, and the SANIS is like a national accreditation body. There are also BE amendments that are coming in later on this year, I think. And there was also just more of a need for early payment solutions for SMEs than there was for BE verification too. So this is how this online platform came about. And then I also interviewed about 38, give or take, institutions, including audit companies, other SMEs, the GTI. So it was a very long process over the 6-7 months. And that's how I ended up with this idea or this solution as it is at the moment. And we also have people that are on board right now that will provide the working capital to actually buy these invoices from the SMEs by the way of CapEx or, it should change. Yeah, by the way of CapEx finance and by the way of CapEx finance and also you can change it. By the way of CapEx finance and C Squared, I've also spoken to TransUnion, who are on board to provide me with credit bureau details for the SMEs, just so that I can verify them up front myself that they are credit worthy and they're not just taking chances. And also with the National Small Business Council, they will allow me to sort of distribute my products through their business expos and services, and the professional website designs will be done by Vigo, their company based in Cape Town. Those are just my dancing boxes. You can move on again. So all this will culminate in what we call a minimum viable product. I mean, you hear a lot of that from my speakers, the rest of my speakers that are coming up. So the minimum viable product is a website. It will look like this when you log on, smelink.co.za, and this is where you'll be able to access all our services. So if you've done a good or a service for another company and you're due to be paid, but you need the money within 30 days, then you can just log on there, put in a request, and then I will then source the working capital finance to buy your invoice, and then you can also use the website for resources, including a professional website design, or just register for an online database. And then going forward, what I will use the seed funding for from the